In my series, Places of Calradia, I'll be going over the 6 different factions in the game Mount & Blade Warband, and what historical empires they were actually based off. Now, the first faction that I'm going to cover in this video will be the Khergit Khanate and their real-life counterpart, the Mongols. The biggest giveaway that the Khergits are based off the Mongols is their faction name, the Khergit Khanate. A Khanate is the term for a political entity ruled by a Khan, and the title Khan originates in Mongolia for military leader. But the title was also given to the ruler of the Mongolian Empire under Genghis Khan and his successors once it was formed. Now, Khan and Khanate are not the only Mongolian terminology appearing in this faction. Vassals in the faction are referred to as Noyans. Now, a Noyan in Mongolia was a general during the time of Genghis Khan, and these Noyans would be rewarded with territory to administer, essentially acting like a vassal. Now, the word Noyan would slowly evolve to be anyone that was part of the Mongolian aristocracy, and now is the modern equivalent to Mr. in modern Mongolia. The other thing that gives away that this is the Mongol Empire is its location and terrain. Bathashur, I know I butchered that name, that's an awful pronunciation, is quoted as saying, "In contrast to the lush heartlands of Calradia, the great steppes to the south are a vast region of dry grassland, with harsh weather and little resources of wood or ore. The one thing found in abundance here are the herds of horses that live both in the wild and domestically. It is in this arid waste that one can find the Khergits, a semi-nomadic race of hunters and horsemen, who, much like their steppe horses, are lean, hardy, and swift and temperamental." This is in reference to the lands of the Khergit Khanate. Modern day and Old Mongolia are based in the steppes, which are huge open and treeless plains that stretch out forever, miles and miles around. The flat and open terrain and the range of the steppes makes it a great environment for horses to thrive, as well as horse riders. Now that we got the terms and location out of the way, we can focus on their arms and armor. Now, the armor primarily used by the Khergit Khanate is lamellar armor. Lamellar armor is predominant in Korea, Japan, Eastern Russia, Siberia, and of course, Mongolia. Lamellar armor is essentially just rectangular plates of metal strung together in tight formation over cloth or leather. It's weaker than plate armor that you see in Western European countries, but it's lighter and fairly cheap and easy to maintain, which is the reason they wore it. Even the horses reflect the Mongols. The common horse used by the soldiers of the Khergit Khanate is the steppe horse and steppe chargers, who, while have less health, are more maneuverable, which is partially true to real life. Now, Mongolian horses were smaller than their European counterparts. However, they were hardier and had more endurance, which was important to what tactics they used, which is shown pretty well in the game. The Mongol troop tree in the game can be broken down into 2 directions, lancers and horse archers. In real life, Mongol strategy was to use archers to break up dense formations of congregated men, and then use the lancers to break through and crush them. Horse archers were great for hit-and-run tactics, of just running past units of men, firing volley after volley after volley until the enemy runs away, or routs. They then send the lancers after them to finish them off and cut them down. Horse archers are also great against heavy European cavalry, as they can outrun and fire arrows always at a safe distance away. These kind of strategies is what makes conquering the Khergits so difficult. The Khergit Khanate do not shy away from their Mongolian base, as they as a faction benefit more from it. And with that, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this Places of Calradia, the Khergit Khanate video. If you have any other ideas for videos, because I'm going to be going every single faction from the game, so if you have anything that's not Mount & Blade related, leave a comment down below. If you like the video, don't be afraid to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next on whatever I decide to upload on this channel.